Hello folks and welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do it now and hit the bell icon to get instant updates. For today's project, I'm using a 3mm crochet hook and a double knit yarn. Starting with the slip knot. Make a slip knot and secure it on your hook. Start with forming the foundation chain for the rim of your cap, chain 11. Make a single crochet in the second chain from your hook. Make one single crochet in each chain. You will have 10 single crochet by the end of this row. At the end of the first row, chain 1 and turn your work. For round 2, we'll be working in the back stitch. Make one slip stitch in the back stitch of each single crochet. Insert the hook in the back stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop and pull the loop through the loop on your hook. And repeat this to make a slip stitch in each stitch. At the end of the row, chain 1 and turn your work. For round 3, make one single crochet in the back loop of each stitch. From here we'll be repeating round 2 and 3 until we reach the desired length. So here I have completed the length of the brim of the cap and I'll show you how long it is. This is the front side and this is the back side, but it can be used either way. So this is nearly 16 and a half and it fits from a toddler to a child size. Make sure to end your work on a single crochet row, which was your row 3. Now we will join both sides together to complete the rim of our cap. With right side facing outwards, bring the first row up to meet the last row. Insert the hook in the loop and chain 1. Insert your hook from front to back into the first stitch of row 1. Insert your hook from front to back into the back loop of the first stitch of the last row. Yarn over, pull through all the loops on your hook. Continue in this way across the headband to complete the seam. So here I finish with the seam, and this seam gives you the same ribbed look as the rest of the band. I'm just gonna sew in the starting tail and then we'll start with the body of our cap. So here I'll be using a 3.5mm crochet hook. Starting with the first round of the body of the cap, work one single crochet evenly around the whole band. Work your single crochets in the multiples of 8. So by the end of the first round, you should have either 64, 72, 80 or 88. Just make sure that they are in the multiples of 8. Starting with round 2, remove your stitch marker and work in the back loop of each stitch. So make a single crochet in the back loop of your first stitch. Place your stitch marker and continue making single crochets, one single crochet in each stitch of the back loop. So now starting with the next round, which is the round 3, but I will call it round 1 because we'll be working a pattern over here. So working in the back loop, make 4 single crochets. This is the first single crochet, place your stitch marker, second, third and the fourth. In the fourth one, do not complete the single crochet. When you have 2 loops on the hook, bring the other colored yarn. So I'm using white yarn over here. Pull it through both loops and this will complete your single crochet. Now in the next one, we'll be working with a white yarn over and go in the front loop of the stitch below your work. So you can see the front loop from the previous row, go under the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through 2. Now we want to change color again. So instead of pulling in the last 2 with the white, we'll use the blue yarn again. So bring the blue yarn to the front, yarn over and pull through both loops. So this will help you create the specific white stitch in front of the double crochet with the white that you've made. Now in the next 3 stitches, working in the back loops, make 3 single crochets. So this is the pattern we'll be following. Let's see it again. So 4 single crochets in the back loop, then 1 double crochet with the white yarn, and then 3 single crochets. So I'll show you this again. Make 4 single crochets with the blue yarn. 1, 2, 3, and 4. In the fourth one, do not complete the single crochet when you have 2 loops. Pick up the white yarn and bring it and pull it through the last 2 loops. Now make sure that the white yarn is not too tight. So release the white yarn long enough so that it sits nicely on your work. Now make a double crochet in the front post. And when you have 2 loops, release your white yarn and bring the blue yarn forward and complete the double crochet. Now make 3 single crochets in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. So this is the pattern we'll be following in these 8 single crochets. That's why we made a multiple of 8 in our starting row. Now complete the round with the same count, 4 single crochets, then 1 double crochet with the white, and then 3 single crochets. Now starting with round 2, make 3 single crochets in the next 3 stitches, and we're working in the back loop only. 1, and place your stitch marker. 2, and in the third one, when you have 2 loops, we will change our color. So over here, drop the blue yarn and pick up the white yarn from the back and pass it through the 2 loops on your hook to finish your single crochet. Now with the white yarn, make a double crochet in the front loop of the previous round. So you can see the loops under your work. Go under the loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, your 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, and then bring your blue yarn back up again and pull through the remaining 2. Insert the hook in the back loop of the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, you have 2 loops on the hook, drop the blue yarn and pick up the white yarn and pass it through the loops on your hook. Working with the white yarn, make a double crochet in the front loop. Go under the front loop of the previous round, yarn over, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, then drop the white yarn and pick up the blue yarn over and pull through the remaining 2. In the next 2 stitches, make 2 single crochets in the back loop, 1 and 2. So this is the pattern we'll be repeating in our 8 stitches. 3 single crochets in back loop, 1 double crochet in front loop, 1 single crochet in back loop, 1 double crochet in front loop, 2 single crochets in back loop. Remember to switch the yarn color when you work the double crochets in the front loop. Repeat this pattern to finish this round. Starting with round 3, remove your stitch marker and make a single crochet in the back stitch with your blue yarn. Place your stitch marker and in the next stitch make a single crochet in the back stitch. But when you have 2 loops on the hook, drop the blue yarn and pick up the white yarn and pull it through both the loops on your hook. Now make a double crochet in the front loop with the white yarn. Go under the loop, front loop of the previous round, yarn over, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, drop the white yarn and pick up the blue yarn. Yarn over and pull through the remaining 2 stitches on your hook. Now make 3 single crochets in the next 3 stitches. 1, working in the back loops, 2 and 3. In the third one, do not pull to complete, drop the blue yarn and pick up the white yarn and pull it through the 2 loops on your hook. Now make a double crochet in the front loop. Go under the front loop of the previous round, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and then drop the white yarn and pick up the blue. Yarn over and pull through the loops on your hook. Now make a single crochet in the back loop of the next stitch. And this is the pattern we'll be repeating in each 8 stitches. So it is 2 single crochets in back loop, 1 double crochet in front loop, 3 single crochets in back loop, 1 double crochet in front loop, 1 single crochet in back loop. Repeat this for the entire round. Starting with round 4, remove your stitch marker and make a single crochet in the back stitch, but do not complete it. When you have 2 loops, drop the blue yarn, pick up the white yarn and complete your single crochet. Place your stitch marker. Now make a double crochet in the front loop. Yarn over, go under the front loop of the previous round. Yarn over, pick up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, drop the white yarn, pick up the blue yarn and complete your stitch. Now make 5 single crochets in the next 5 back loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in the 5th one, do not complete it. Drop the blue yarn, pick up the white yarn, yarn over and pull through last 2 loops on your hook. Now make a double crochet in the front loop. Switch your yarn color to complete it. And these are the 8 stitches you'll be working for the entire round. So we end the round 4 with the white colored yarn. We will keep the white yarn on our hook and work a front loop double crochet in the next stitch. So working in the front loop, work a double crochet with the white yarn, and in the last 2, remove the white yarn, insert the blue, and then complete your double crochet. Place a stitch marker and now work 7 single crochets in the next 7 stitches, working in the back loop only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in the 7th one, once you have the 2 loops on your hook, Drop the blue yarn and finish your single crochet with the white yarn. Now work a double crochet in the front loop and complete the double crochet with the blue yarn. And this is the pattern we'll be following for each of the 8 stitches. So we'll be doing 1 double crochet with the white yarn and then 7 single crochets with the blue in the back loop. Repeat this pattern to complete the round. Starting with round 6, we'll be repeating the same pattern we made in round 4. So make a single crochet in the back loop for the first stitch. Change color when you have 2 loops on the hook. Complete your single crochet. Now we will make a double crochet in the front loop. Over here to find the front loop is a bit tricky, but you have to make a front loop on top of the white double crochet. Chain your yarn to blue when you have 2 loops on the hook. And now make 5 single crochets in the back loop of the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the 5th one we will change color. So when you have 2 loops on the hook, drop your blue, put in the white and complete the single crochet. Now make a double crochet in the front loop. Yarn over, insert the hook in the front loop of the previous row, and this is going to be on top of the white. Make a double crochet. When you have 2 loops on the hook, change to blue. Repeat this pattern for the entire round. So here I finished round 6 and you can see that the round 6 is coming exactly on top of round 4. Starting with round 7, make 2 single crochets in the back loops. 1, place your stitch marker, and in the second one, change color. Now make a double crochet in the front loop of the previous round. Yarn over, go under the front loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and then change color. Yarn over and pull through the remaining 2. Now work a single crochet in the back stitch of the next stitch. Yarn over, pull up a loop, you have 2 loops on the hook, drop the blue color, change to white, and finish your single crochet. Yarn over and make a double crochet in the front loop. Again, switch color and make a single crochet in the back loop. Change color and now make a double crochet in the front loop. Now make a single crochet in the back loop. So this is the pattern you'll be repeating for your 8 stitches. So the pattern for round 7 goes like 2 single crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet, and then 1 single crochet. And we'll be repeating this for the entire round. So this is the pattern after round 7, and now starting with round 8. For round 8 we'll be repeating round 2. So make 3 single crochets in the back loop, then make 1 double crochet in the front loop, 1 single crochet in the back loop, 1 double crochet in the front loop, ending with 2 single crochets in the back loop. Repeat this pattern for the entire round, and this is the same pattern as round 2. Remember to switch between the colors when you're doing your double crochets. For round 9, we'll be repeating round 7. Starting with round 10, we will be repeating the same pattern we did in round 2. Now starting with round 11, we will repeat round 7 in this round. Starting with round 12, we will be repeating round 4. For round 13, we will repeat round 5. For round 14, we will repeat round 4. For round 15, we will repeat round 3. For round 16, we will repeat round 2. For round 17, we will repeat round 1. At the end of round 18, we are done with our white yarn, so just cut it off. And now starting with round 18, we are going to be doing 1 single crochet in the back loop of each stitch. To hide the yarn from the back side, you can keep it close to your work and just weave it in while you're doing your single crochets. But most of my yarn will be showing from the back as I'm going to use a liner for the cap. Repeat round 18 until you have the length desired for your cap. So here you can see I made 5 more rounds after round 18, and if you measure it, it is coming to nearly 7 inches. We'll be making decreases in the next few rows to shape our crown. Starting with the next round, we will make a decrease in the first 2 stitches. Insert the hook in the back loop of the first stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. Insert the hook in the next stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. This is your decrease, and this is also the first stitch of the round. Place your stitch marker and now make 6 single crochets in the back loop of the next 6 stitches. Repeat by making a decrease and then 6 single crochets. And we are still working in the back loops of each stitch. Starting with the next round, make 1 single crochet in the next 5 stitches. 1. Place your stitch marker. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now make a decrease in the next 2 stitches. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, insert the hook in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. So we will repeat this pattern for the entire round. 5 single crochets and then a decrease. In the next round, make a decrease in the first 2 stitches. Insert the hook in the first stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. Insert the hook in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Place your stitch marker and now work 4 single crochets in the next 4 stitches, working in the back loops only. So repeat this pattern for the entire round, which is a decrease and then 4 single crochets. Starting the next round, remove the stitch marker and make a decrease in the first 2 stitches. Place your stitch marker and now make 3 single crochets in the next 3 stitches. Repeat this pattern for the entire round. Here you can see that the crown has started to take shape. Now for the next round, make a decrease in the first 2 stitches. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, insert the hook in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Place your stitch marker and make 2 single crochets in the next 2 stitches, and we are working in the back loops only. Starting with the next round, make a decrease in the first 2 stitches. Place your stitch marker and now make 1 single crochet in the next stitch, followed by a decrease, again a single crochet, followed by a decrease. Follow this pattern for the entire round, and I've started to work under both loops in this round, but you can still work in the back loop only. At the end of the round, chain 1 and cut off your yarn, leaving enough to sew the center together. Thread the yarn onto a needle and sew the center by going in and out from the edges to bring it all together. Pull the yarn to bring the top together and then sew in the extra yarn. Make sure to make a knot and secure your work. And this is how the top of your cap will look like. This is the inner side of the cap. I attached a pom-pom to my work. It is optional if you would like one. Just wrap a few strands of the yarn around your finger. I used both the colors that I used in the cap, and I wrapped quite a lot amount on my fingers. I used 3 fingers. You could use 4 if you want a bigger pom-pom. Cut off the yarn. Then place the yarn around, keeping it to the center. Take it off your fingers and wrap the yarn around in the center and pull to secure it. Tie a knot and then cut off the extra yarn and then cut from the sides to trim the edges open. This is an easy way to make a pom-pom if you don't have a pom-pom maker. Now just trim the extra bits to make it even and nice and round. So here my pom-pom is ready and I'm going to attach it on the top of the cap, and then the cap is ready. I have attached a fleece lining to the cap. This helps cover up all the threads. If you liked my video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.